Hello. Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon to you, wherever you are, whatever time it is when you listen to this. Welcome to my channel. All right, so ultimately, it's been a lot of stuff that's been going on, y'all. Um, but to do a slight review, yesterday, actually, I saw a lot of good stuff happen more than the negative stuff. I saw that it was a few teenagers, along the way. And one teenager in particular, he was talking to one of the two older gentlemen. That made me feel pretty good. And he was walking with his head high. I was real proud to see that, right? That they listening, right? And sure, everybody has a tendency to listen when they know it's for their betterment, right? And when you're in the teenage stage, those are the formative years. A lot of stuff always goes back to when you were a teenager. So, seeing that, then there was a little bit of an unnecessary conflict that came into place because I set boundaries, and when I say no, I mean no. I don't change my mind when I say no to something. I don't care if it was, yeah, in 2018 or if it was in 2023. I don't care about none of that time. Y'all be tripping, doing too much. The other thing was, I know one of the questions that was posed to me was, when was it that I initially petitioned? The actual initial petition was, when I first started, when I was like, okay, you know what, it's enough of the craziness. That would have been in 2021. But when I would have put in the energetic petition for it, it would have been at the beginning of 2023. That was right around that time where everything got completely out of control and was so very unnecessary with the behaviors of everyone around me and all that other good stuff. I had picked up on it uh, whenever I would try to talk to a person about whatever would have been going on with the situation with the actual people involved. I started say whatever you had to. Okay, when I initially would try to talk to either Shay, who I consider people, which would have been Shay or Mocha or even Lightning, I was always the problem in the situation. Nobody ever really wanted to really listen to what it was I was saying. Even with Bates, it was the same situation, and people would hang up on me and act like what I was saying didn't mean shit. And it was one of those, okay, yeah, that's why I don't understand why everybody all of a sudden having a problem with me now. Hell, they seen the reading. It was that I did. I want to say it was on, actually, at the time when I had both of the pages up, fifth.degree.burns and fifth_degree burns. Uh, Even the situation that took place with Charles and his sisters, and even Senior and his family. Everybody knew that I didn't fool with them people, like, to no capacity. My aunts and uncles, everybody, and it was like none of that was supposed to matter. That I was genuinely being abused in those situations. So that's why when people say, "Oh, I just miss you so much," and I'm thinking about you, it's like you're not really thinking about me. You just want something from me. Yeah, I miss them like a person would miss having a disease. No, thank you. No, thank you. So it's that part. And with what it was that took place, when I tell grown men, right? No, you supposed to ask for permission to speak to a child when they become of a certain age. It's inappropriate for you to comment on it, and I had to raise my voice on the matter, which was a little bothersome to me because I don't really like raising my voice around my kids. Hell, I don't even like raising my voice to my kids. They know that. Uh, in regards to like feeling or being disrespected to any capacity. Uh, so with that whole situation that was going on, so for me to hear to any capacity that any of my exes still want me. Ew, ew. That yes, that's just you just being trifling now, cause all of my exes are with somebody else, per usual. That's not nothing new. Yeah, and even trying to play with me on the spiritual sense, it's one of those stop. You fucking weirdos, you're doing too much. You playing too many games and you wasting people's time. So it's just one of those. This isn't me saying no. Ain't me quote unquote rebelling against you. That's just what the fuck I said. Yeah, you showed me and told me you didn't want me. What do you expect for a person to do? Or what did you expect for me to do? Go cry in a corner? No, I still got business to take care of. I still have a life that I'm supposed to live, and I still got stuff it is that I want to accomplish, including having a romantic partner. You weirdos. You think you was the end stop all and end all and be all? Fucking retards. No, I mean in the general sense, not mentally disabled. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm saying that they are realistically, they stop their growth intentionally mentally. So I don't deal very well with that. Oh, you well? I heard somebody say thank you. You welcome. But ultimately, and the India I was referring to is I just caught wind of it. India Love Westbrook, baby. I don't know you. Keep your ass up off my page. I don't give a damn about you being no model or none of that. I don't care about how much money you got. You was creeping on my shit and you was playing. I could tell by them pictures it was you took and the ones it was that you posted. Stay the hell up out of my energy. I find it real funny that none of these hoes came around and showed their fucking face until after they figured that the quote unquote main threat was taken care of. You who you think took care of that? You think you won't get handled the same way? Don't do that. Please don't do that. Yeah, I'll cancel a bitch so fast with me, it's ridiculous. Cause I don't have time for that. Like to no capacity. I done dealt with foolishness. I put it this way. I'm past the fucking 40s. I'm kind of like into the fuck you 50s. I heard somebody say, "Oh, to shut the fuck up 60s." Okay, who is that? Okay, girl, you right there with me. Or sit your rabbit ass down 70s. Eat a dick 80s. None of your damn business 90s. The fuck? Oh, I don't know who that was, but that's a cool. That's a as we call them the cool old girls. You feel me? But no, seriously, the women it was that I was genuinely raised by. Now, mind you, I wasn't raised by none of the women in the entertainment community. They barely hit the mark for being a sister for me or to me, for real. One of the things it is that they should have known is that I don't, the money aspect, I don't trip off of that. Money ain't gonna keep me around, and neither is a person's status. That's not gonna be what keep me around. How you treat me is gonna be how you keep me around. Like period. And they overall, when you incorporate all of the little shady shit, you didn't do what was necessary to keep me around. I was being very loyal to people, and my loyalty, I don't. They always say Taurus is that's one of our self sabotage situations, saboteurs, right? How loyal we are to someone. But I gave everybody the same chance, supposedly, that they were giving me. I proved myself to be loyal to them and genuinely loving and caring all around. They didn't give that back to me. When they sided with him to play them spiritual games, knowing that he hadn't had a conversation with me, either one of these gentlemen. Now, Senior knew that he wasn't supposed to be having no conversations with me because all the craziness that he had go on within him being married to someone else. He knew me and him wasn't gonna get back together. I told him that before his mama died. I was being cordial with him. Same situation goes with Mr. Bullock. I don't know what the fuck was going on and his family and none of that. All I know is because Andrea has passed away, that I knew that I would do what was necessary for her boys. Has nothing to do, yeah, for her boys. If something is wrong with Charles, I don't care. That's not my problem. He getting back everything it is that he did to me. Each one of them, equally so. You're getting back what you did to me. And as far as like the financial aspect and the what part of me is hurting, uh, yeah, I will say I'm hurt. I'm very hurt that you thought you could play them damn games with me and think that I wouldn't feel nothing or do nothing about it. I'm extremely hurt by that. Why'd you have me on your squad or say that or come and tell me in real life when somebody picking on somebody if you knew who I was and how I am? That goes to show double entendres. I wouldn't say double entendres. That's the bullshit it is that y'all be on. It's not even a catch 22. That's just you being fake as fuck. And don't get me started on how often it is over the years they sided against me, not in the phrase or way of suppose or like a devil's advocate. Yeah, they weren't doing devil's advocate because none of these motherfuckers talk to me about what was serious. See, they always want to drink and smoke and talk shit. It's one of those, baby, I could do that shit at my own house. I ain't gotta pay you to do that. Part one, part two. I said it before and I say it again. I networked and I was networking. And within those time frames, whether what I'm getting from it is it's the measure of sobriety and how everybody have a tendency to act like they forget what it was that happened and then they get sober and it's one of those, whoa, wait a minute, that was one of those, yeah, that was exactly what's supposed to happen. You know why? Because intoxicated tongue speaks sober thoughts. And it was only one time that I was told I love you by each one of those persons in real life. And what they showed me love is to be up in my damn business and kept me away from my individuals that they took in faith of whatever oath it was that they had taken. And that's fine. I have no problem with that. Just like you can't have a problem with the fact that I took an oath as well, and it's to a much higher power than any one of you all have to deal with. I got to answer to deities, not just God, goddess, gods and goddesses, meaning like all across the board. I got to answer to them. So you motherfuckers ain't too much of nothing in that regard. The other thing is, as far as worrying about what's going on with my pockets, so to speak, you're not contributing to them. And I said it before, and I'll say it again. Uh, there's no way in hell you expect me to believe that I would be constituted as an ancestor to you, but you wouldn't be constituted as an ancestor to me. You're not gonna do that. We not gonna play that game to no capacity. As much stuff as y'all didn't call yourselves setting up and setting in place, and then you turn around and you do this dumb shit after me allowing you the essence that I did allow you. If you don't leave me the hell alone and stop playing. Other than that though, how y'all like that guapi poppy photo? Ain't he fine? That's my fine shit. As the youngins would say, that's my little yeah yeah. That's my little yeah yeah. But no, the thing of it was, yeah, cause when I'm listening to some of these other readings, like I found out what it was I was gonna wear with one of the readings, and then with another one of the readings, yeah, she pretty much gave me a anchored perspective on what. No, cause I don't need the readings to make decisions on nothing. I already knew it. They just telling y'all what I already done told you. They just reiterating what I said to you motherfuckers years ago. Cause y'all thought I was lying. Or not y'all thought I was lying. Y'all thought I was like y'all and I play too much. I don't play very much. I wasn't talking shit when I said I quit school because of recess. I was very, very serious. But yeah, I was very, very serious. Life is too serious. And the choices it is that we make as individuals impact us and our community entirely too much for us to be playing games on the spiritual side and preventing those people who are genuinely doing what they supposed to do on the energetic side. Because see, when they stopped my abundance from growing and doing what it needed to do, when they stopped that, yeah, all them people who crying and whining, oh my God, we just miss you so much. Fuck you, ain't gonna miss you. Because if you really felt that way, you knew exactly what it was that how I presented myself and what it was I was doing. And whenever I would have that time to actually just sit and talk about certain stuff with them, they never wanted to talk about what was important. And before there was that whole situation where he couldn't come around me, either one of them, they wanted to do their little spell work and, ooh, tell her this. Bitch, I don't play telephone very well. The connection sucks. And yeah, this is for the people who are in St. Louis. In short, how I am is no mystery to them. I specifically recall numerous occasions telling people what was going on with not only him, but with Daisha and who, as she's known, Love Hope. But I used to go to church with her when she was a little girl. See, that be the thing that people be forgetting. They want to try and tell you so much about something else. And 9 times out of 10, if they talking shit, is because they owe me and they don't want to pay me nothing. Because all of them watched more than just one or two readings. Don't get that fucked up and don't get that twisted. They did a hell of a lot more than, oh, I just didn't know. It's that part. The other thing is when I would bring up light work ain't light work, everybody thought that it was supposed to be a division of some sort of poetic justice open mic. No, ma'am, no, sir. It was not ever included with that. I was helping him. I helped him. He didn't help me very much. Now, did he make sure if I would have sent money or made a purchase so he could pay his phone bills? Did he make sure I got that money back? Yes, but he didn't pay nothing other than that. And when it came to the redirection of a lot of people who are in the entertainment business that went and talked to him, no, he didn't take care of me at all. None whatsoever. And he stole my damn ticket to fucking see Beyonce. I told y'all I ain't getting over that. That's not me holding no grudge. That's a specific reminder. I want to say that ticket was at least $6,724 for just that VIP ticket, and you took it away from me. No, you don't get to get that. You took. It was like you took my dreams and you gave them to somebody who was incapable of handling them. All because she wanted to be a brat. That's no, 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 just no. Not the just KNOW, JUST space N, capital N, capital O, and not mean the next opportunity. There's that part. The other portion of it is, yeah, because one of the things that was kind of bothering me was with Charles coming up to any capacity. I ain't spoke to that man since he, yeah, pissed in my damn house. That raggedy son of a bitch stole all my shit, y'all, and pissed in my damn house. Pissed in my damn house, and then his family expected for me to come back around there. Don't even get me started on his mother. It's not even that she flip flop. It's that she realistically encouraged the shit And her husband at the time, I don't know if she married again, was making passes at me and everything. I told her about it. She tried to explain it the fuck away. You bitches is this, yeah, that's some simple shit. Regardless of what your education level is, that's very simple. I've already said this several times, meaning my positioning on it ain't changed. You can't say I'm being stubborn when you trying to destroy the goals it is that I already have. That's not being stubborn. That's you trying to fucking destroy me. And when you do something messed up to me, you are affecting my children because you know I provide for my children because not only did I provide for mine, but I made sure yours were taken care of when I didn't have to. Now, thankfully, right, I have people in my life who see and understand exactly what it is that's going on. And I'm talking about currently in my physical presence. And they understand the worth and the value of what's going on and what will be happening with me. Or they don't have no fucked up mindset. No, they don't. No, they don't. They really don't. And with what it is that would be going on, it's only very few people who I would even allow to renegotiate a contract with me in real life. Very, very few people. I just heard Future. Yeah, Future, he cool, but you know, I'm gonna need him to get his stuff together. Yeah, just a little bit. Just a little bit. I need him to redirect. Cause he's a powerhouse all in his own. Young Thug, no sir, no ma'am. No. You will not ever. Sir, no. You're just a complete no. Young Thug, Jeffrey, whoever the fuck he is. No. 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 I don't care what your contract is with Mahi's, but with me, it's a hell no. I will not ever. You talk too much shit at the wrong fucking time to the wrong fucking person. You must not have remembered what it was that happened with the Tauruses in your life and the lessons it is that they taught you. So there's that portion. Yeah, same shit go with Mark Zuckerberg and all them. I didn't in that regard. Didn't nobody punk me out of or chase me up off of Facebook. Let's go ahead and get that together. I decided that I didn't want to have to deal with the headache of that social media platform because it was a headache and it was destroying my peace. And I was in my 11th year at the time, with as far as there being an abundance of intelligence. So I did that on my own. Ain't nobody forced me off of it or hide me or no, y'all didn't do that. Same shit goes with what it is. Yeah, this is the clarity for me. I don't know about other people. Uh Same with Instagram. I blocked a lot of them people because they was getting on my. Some of them, quite a few of them, was getting on my nerves playing them damn social media games, and thinking it's okay for them to fucking play with me because of however many people it was that they were dealing with. And the others, I blocked them because it's one of those. Okay, you a sweetheart, but I know they gonna use you, and I ain't trying to have you get fucked up just on the strength of this person using you. And I don't feel like having, yeah, if you grown, you know how to follow chain of events. Yeah, same with Biko and all them other people. I can't deal with you. You were in partnership with him and you were a part of the fuckery and the fuck shit. So no sir, no ma'am. You'll be okay. I guarantee it. Cause you all have very promising lives ahead of you if you leave me the fuck alone. You're not gonna run me no money, which is a business aspect. You're not gonna take care of the financial aspect, and you don't have nothing to whine and cry about. Hell, I still gotta make sure I call the damn me student loan people again. Yeah, cause they didn't send me the paperwork so I could fill it out. It's one of those. I told them I couldn't do it electronically, and they were supposed to send it to me in the mail, and they didn't. So I gotta get that together. Uh, Yeah, I gotta get that together, make sure that's taken care of. Because they playing too many games. And I don't do very well with people playing games with me or playing games with my money because I still got children to take care of. Kids is grown now. When your kids get grown, you understand they don't need necessarily shoes and clothes no more. Now they need houses and cars. And that was a part of the inheritance that y'all took away from me. You took the food, yeah, you taking food out of my kids' mouths, and you think I'm not supposed to want you disemboweled and dismembered? That's the part. Yeah, that's something that's supposed to happen. That's not something. Yeah, a person ain't supposed to be happy about it. Part one. Yeah, they definitely made their way into my darker thoughts. They don't have none of the happy. I don't have any happier thoughts with them. They destroyed that. But outside of that though, um, with the spiritual gifts it is that I do have, everybody was already aware of it. That's why I say I don't care what you claim now, because if I remember correctly, with the connection of Cynthia being an Eastern Star, she had to have other Eastern Stars assist her with the spell work it was that they were doing. Same goes with Lion Club International. Same goes with Lions of Judah. Yeah, and everybody. Same goes with everybody. So you knew who I was. You just figured, as y'all like to put it, her fat black ass ain't gonna do shit. Please don't think I didn't hear it. I heard it all the time. But I really just didn't acknowledge it because I know it is, what they call it. It strays away from what is really supposed to happen and go on as far as a community is involved and concerned. Willing to say it in court, I've already said it. I've already done that. Been there, done it. Now, one of the things it was, yeah, and that's why, because of what y'all going through right now, that's why I had given you bastards a pass on the financial aspect. Y'all didn't want the pass. Y'all wanted to get your ass kicked. Y'all wanted that problem. I said, you know what, I'm good. I ain't gonna worry about it. You don't want that. You want me to be mad at you because you think that's gonna be a problem for me in the ethers, and it's not. It's not a problem at all. Cause by right, I was supposed to do a whole bunch of other stuff, or I still can do a whole bunch of other stuff. I'm just choosing not to. I figured the best way, yeah, cause it's too much work. That's too much, making deals and planning and all that stuff with these ungrateful motherfuckers. No, every mail it was, yeah, every one of the, every last one of them other ones, I didn't cook for, made sure I took care of energetically and in the physical. Showed them that I cared about them and all that. And that's, yeah, don't get me started on all of the dumbass mistakes that they made and never corrected. At least if I make a mistake, I'm gonna fix it several times over. They make mistakes. They was one of those, oh, well, that's just the part of being an adult. Let me do the same mistake again. You fucking. Yeah, they cartoon characters. Ain't nobody got time for that. In a couple days, I'm gonna make sure I post whatever readings it is I need. How does one volunteer with light work ain't light work? Well, first and foremost, I have to make the connections for it. Because y'all destroyed the connections it was that I would have had. I had too many people stealing from me. So I got to start that process all over the fuck again. I still have my EIN, thankfully. That's still intact. But I still got to do all of the anchoring. I need you to leave me the fuck alone so I can get what I need. or give me what it is that I need. And I'm not talking about no fucking food. I need the resource of money. And y'all wanna be in my pockets without acknowledging that your pockets was created by me. So that's that part. No, this is the super ego. This ain't ego talking. I know what I did, and I know neither one of y'all helped me in that regard. And the ones who did actually help me, I already did what I was supposed to do for them. See, y'all want too much. If you was rapping and talking to them other people and you made deals with them, that's who you supposed to be with. You're not supposed to be with me. I canceled the contract with you. Canceled their contracts, to be honest, I want to say last year. Because everybody wanted to make it seem like I was crazy. Y'all see I ain't crazy now. That's the biggest important thing. But for the future, not for Future the rapper. You're welcome. But in the future, the only people who have an opportunity to renegotiate with me is those people that genuinely allow for themselves to be seen and vulnerable outside of those that I genuinely canceled their contract with. And y'all know who y'all are because y'all know what y'all did. Um, yeah, and don't be attacking Sphinx. Don't. Yeah, I heard you the one behind the scenes who been protecting him. You damn right I have been. Because he was vulnerable enough with me and he made sure that he came that on the energetic level he came to me and in 4D he wasn't lying about the shit. He didn't try no other shit with me. And he knows that I understand exactly how social media and all that other shit work and it's one of those, okay, I'ma trust you. I'm gonna take that leap of faith and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna trust you and I'm gonna hold you to your word and we gonna see what happens. But outside of that though, because of you bastards, he hasn't been able to anchor his contract. See, y'all too worried. They are being selfish. They were being so selfish and so rude and inconsiderate and disrespectful. They was too worried about what contract Mahi's Sphinx has with me opposed to worrying about the contract they had with me. Thinking that I'm supposed to do them the same way when they had already watched my readings and stuff. Drake too. All of them. Please don't play that game with me. Cause you know I can't say it unless it's true. Mind you, y'all need listeners. Obviously I don't. According to the way things are, you do too. Y'all sure? Are you certain about that? Because the way you like to play games with me, you confuse me with whoever it is you were involved with before me. And I've been doing my best to help y'all heal from that foolishness. But you believe yourself to be so above everybody to where you can't schedule something for yourself for your betterment. But you calling yourself saying, I'm acting out of my ego by waiting and making sure I'm available to set and schedule times and appointments with you all. Like yeah, like that's all I'm supposed to do every day. Now, what I will say is to the newer connections, because of the fuck rate that's been going on in St. Louis, I haven't been able to really show my face in Atlanta the way I would like to. And in regard, you doing your due diligence would assist me with getting what it is, yeah, with getting there and taking care of it. So whenever, yeah, that's why I don't complain about very much. I don't complain and bitch and moan and all that other stuff. And the reality is, you gonna have to go through my Sphinx, my fine shit. Yeah, he the one who gonna let it be known whether or not you can even see me. So, there's that part. I did, and you can't reopen it either. Cause when I shut it down, I shut it all the way down. So there's that part. In short, it's very hard being a sweet, loving, kind person amongst people who willingly subject themselves to abuse and who don't know how to give the necessary space or who don't know how to respect what it is that's been presented in front of them. In short, y'all don't know. There's a lot of people who don't know how to do good business. Y'all like entering verbal agreements and that kind of weird shit, not holding to what it is you initially stated. That's been my biggest downfall. Because when I say I'm your friend, I'm your friend. But once I'm not your friend and I say, you know what, I don't want to be friends with you no more, I mean that. Hell, I told Senior that after he got married. Told Charles that after he pissed in my damn house and stole all my items and was stalking and harassing me. Hell, Corey told me he didn't want shit to do with me because he didn't put the damn shirt on that I asked him to, and so his scent could be on it. He told me basically that was when he really cut my ass off. I was just trying to explain to his ass that, look, sir, you not paying attention to shit, and it's all because of whoever he was dealing with. Now, as far as Sphinx is concerned, I haven't had them issues with him to no capacity. And I'm just trying to start my new chapter. I closed all that other stuff out. I just want my new chapter to be a whole lot better than my last one. I just heard it will. So far, it's been pretty good. And my chapter started, yeah, my new chapter started a while ago at my birthday. Or shit, I fucked up around that time. You was doing your own healing work. I'm gonna give you a pass. I know you don't do stuff the way I do, so I'm you did fuck up, but I ain't gonna completely hold that against you. I want you to remember because I got something for you. Oh, that's sweet. Don't think you can buy me off either, sir. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Yeah, I don't get bought off very well at all. But yeah, so ultimately, uh, I'm blessed in spirit. Every day I wake up, a win is a win. Every time I'm able to wash my clothes or prepare a meal for myself, because I know I'm not gonna poison me. I know I'm not gonna, yeah, put no ill intentions in the food it is that I make to nourish the body of any person. I know that about myself. So there's that part. Uh, Outside of it though, uh, the Show Me State has shown me that they don't, yeah, that they don't collectively give a rat's ass, which is fine. Oh, and by the way, I know I bitch about it, but on that same token, I'm actually kind of glad people didn't send nothing to my Cash App. Yeah, because it has been a whole bunch of little scam people who've been going around. I remember telling when I texted that number, y'all to guard y'all wallets and stuff. Yeah, because it happened in the store with me. And they expected for it to be me with it, with the money and with everything. And since that it wasn't me, I'm glad it wasn't me. Yeah, because you ain't going to get nothing up off me. I got too many people who owe me in that regard. And I don't want to make the people who are helping me now pay for what others have done to no capacity. And if I have to take a side, I'm taking my side. What the hell? What's wrong with y'all? Weird ass people. I'll be looking out though and activating myself so I can find out. I just heard something about what made me find out about India. One of the things that anchored with the name India was when I went to the Bouvet nursing home. I wouldn't mind working there and actually anchoring what I'm posting on social media to show people that it's actually me. There are some people, spirits that I'm still connected to, that they know that it's actually me. Now, whether or not they gonna be brave enough or have the courage enough to say, you know what, yeah, she really does this, that's gonna be they test and determine whether or not they graduate energetically. But I would like to actually meet the people so that I can walk them through it and even help them attune themselves better. Because me being where I'm from, there was a lot of past life trauma, historical trauma, and even attempts at chaos that I've been able to navigate through. And let me keep my rose colored glasses on because black is the color of roses as well. Let me keep my little rose colored glasses on and believing that everybody has the potential to be better. And when I see differently, I'll handle it accordingly. But I give people more than enough time to handle varying situations. I'm gonna have to talk with Sphinx to see if it's okay with him if I listen to some newer artists. Yeah, because some people he don't really like. I just heard I don't. I know you don't. So I'll discuss it. I'll discuss it with him. In short, I ain't never had a problem with being with partnerships and discussing things. Um, what I have always had an issue with is people lying and making it seem like I'm doing something I'm not. In short, yeah, I've not ever lived the last male that I lived with and was technically in relationship with was Mr. Charles Bullock, and you see, I just told you how that ended in a restraining order. Um, and I don't even play them games. If I gotta get a restraining order back on you, or if I gotta cancel your spiritual contract, with the exception of some people, but if I gotta cancel your spiritual contract, that means I'm gonna definitely keep a hawk's eye on your ass. Not even a hawk's eye, a dragon's eye on your ass. I am. I am. Because that means that you already deem yourself untrustworthy. And we all know once trust is broken, you don't get too much of nothing else. That's why I personally didn't understand. No, cause let me tell y'all for real, for real. Let me be real. Let me keep it a million with you. um, I didn't know anchored. I didn't know that it was that many people who call themselves attached to me. Primarily based off of I can hear y'all inner thoughts when y'all talk about me. I heard you can see their motives before they even start the conversation. Yeah, that's part of the only reason why Future is one of the only people who kind of get in the past, because he trying. He just kind of, yeah, he get caught in his little Scorpio shit. His little Scorpio shit. He be trying though. No, I don't look on his page or nothing like that. But on the energetic sense, I heard, what about Big Boogie? Big Boogie got a heart of gold for real, and he be protecting that motherfucker fiercely, and I don't blame him. I do not blame him. So there's that portion. Um, quite a few others. Quite a few others. Uh, I just heard you were old soul. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I got my great grandparents to think about that. Thank Pearl Richardson and Eddie Richardson and Josephine Berry Jones. I didn't. Yeah, and Juanita Harvey. Thank them because they kept me under their wing and they showed me what it is, how you are supposed to present yourself as an elder. You be your most authentic self at all times, and you stand on what it is you say. Her like my grandparents, okay. But yeah, and I enjoy being with the elders. They got great stories, y'all. If you ever really looking for something to talk about, go talk to your great grands and your grandparents and all of them, and allow them the space to be vulnerable with you, not so you could pass judgment and be like, oh well, you can't talk. No, it's one of those, they can talk. Just let them talk. Let them tell their stories. Being an orator or an orator, however you want to pronounce it, depending on dialect and demographics, uh, they have a lot of great stories that you can learn from that can help you through a lot of situations so you don't have to get your ass handed to you. And they be willing to tell you if you sit down and you actually just listen to them. And sure, a lot of people like to wait. I ain't never been big on getting my ass handed to me. Yeah, I had it happen for no reason too often when I was younger. So there's that. Uh, I heard you wasn't just going off on his mama. His mama was doing stuff to you. Of course she was. She forgot what respect means. And my great grandparents. Hell, and on the spiritual sense, my great greats and my great 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 greats and my great 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 greats, they all told me that respect is something that's earned. It's not something that's is it's something that's given and earned, but once it's broken, it's very hard to recover. So with a lot of people, they broke it. I respected them, but they felt because of who they were in social media, they didn't have to continue it with me. And it's one of those, social media gonna be the death of y'all. It is. I like that Denzel made a statement. Mr. Washington, we went from, as a community, and I mean on a humanitarian aspect, wanting just one person to like us, to having to have millions of people like us. Y'all just weird. Yeah, because you can't, if too many people like you might be doing something wrong. I used to say that all the time. Too many people like you, too many of a type of people like you might be doing something wrong. Y'all can prove me wrong on that. I'm okay with being proven wrong, and I don't mind acknowledging when I am at fault because it gives me something to push towards as far as my growth is concerned. Yeah, I like learning. I truly enjoy learning. I know this much. Opposed to y'all picking on him, y'all need to be thanking him because he saved a lot of y'all. He did. I said that in one of my posts a long time ago over on Instagram. He saved a lot of y'all from getting completely and others one of those whoa, wait, Jan, wait. You might be being toxic. Wait, it's one of those. I ain't being toxic. Damn it. You you want some of this too? He was like, no, not at all. But I just want you to think about it like this way. It's one of those. Fuck these people. Yeah, you can say fuck these people, but just consider because there's some people over here. I heard that y'all fights and arguments. Yeah, on the energetic level it is. He be talking me down from a leg because he know I go from 0 to 1 million. It's like before you let the monster out. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yeah, he be. I notice, regardless of what y'all believe, there's the intercessory aspect that he definitely does go into place with. Yeah, for me, I'll be like, I wouldn't waste my breath. I know not to on some people. Good. Because if his feelings get hurt, it's going to be a problem. Yeah, he done been smiling a whole lot more. I like seeing y'all smile. I do. I enjoy seeing y'all smile more than frowning. But it's about what activates that smile that becomes problematic or that could be problematic. Yeah, it bothers me when I don't see men with their kids. And if you lay down with multiple women, yeah, that was what you did. Did nobody tell you to do that? And I was talking to a few people when that whole fifth degree tour situation came up. It made me understand. Yeah, because I was like, why the fuck is NBA Youngboy mad at me? I didn't do shit to him. What happened? Wait a minute. I ain't do nothing to you. And I seen that, I was like, and then I followed, back in my mind because I filed stuff under certain things. And I remember that they were supposed to be doing a tour with him. I was like, what the fuck? Is that what that's about? Y'all trying to murderize me because of them? Oh, hey, I don't know them. I don't know that smidgen motherfucker. Don't be associating me with these stupid bitches. I don't know them. I said, I love you, girl. I love you too. But I don't know them motherfuckers. And people who genuinely know me and know how I am, they understand. They was like, she ain't got shit to do with that. I ain't nobody gonna. Yeah, because it was quite a few people who wasn't gonna participate in the fuck shit right off the bat. It was like, nah, that ain't her. That don't even make sense. Now, as far as down a rabbit hole, the life lessons I've learned. Yeah, I like drinks. I like to have drinks. I like to smoke. I'm friendly. I'm not codependent on it. That ain't never been me. But that's because, may she rest in peace and in love, my mom drank a pint of Brass Monkey every day while she was pregnant with me. She let me know that was the only way that I would calm down. And my dad, when he impregnated her, he was smoking a whole bunch of different stuff, to my understanding at the time. Primarily, it was weed. I just heard somebody say, "Oh, yeah," which is the reason why when I speak to the self medication aspect, you got to think a lot of the 90s kids, right? Their parents, when they would have been created, were on different drugs, and that's a part of their genetic makeup. And that's where the pharmaceutical companies had y'all, yeah, gives they money because they know that it was a system put in place. That's why I have the understanding that I do. Oh, the teenagers playing with the puppies. She playing with the puppies. Oh, y'all don't understand. I love seeing people just frolic. Like that whole situation with the men frolicking. Yeah, they was talking about, we frolicking now. It's like, yes, you can frolic. Please frolic. Have a meal by yourself where you ain't got to worry about talking to nobody. Put the phone down, turn that bitch off. Shit, if you do a candlelight dinner without putting any intentions other than having a peaceful, clear mind and enjoying that meal. I saw Big Boogie do that. I was proud as fuck. I was like, boy, you better. Oh no. Oh, pause by the way. I heard you can say my name. Dominique been cooking for a while, so don't let that fool y'all. For longer than just a year. For longer than just a year. He been cooking for a nice little second, and I'm talking about making actual meals. He just now started posting the old shit that y'all didn't see. Yeah, because I'm tired of who somebody was laying with. I don't care about none of that foolishness. In that regard, I have God consciousness, because it be some people you have to lay with in order for you to clear some stuff out from past lives. That was that part. The other part of it is if you, or I ain't have to lay down with them, those are bad choices. I understand, but nonetheless, everybody has their growing pains. I'm out that stage now. Okay, excuse, yes sir, yes sir. I'm not gonna repeat that. Just know I heard it. Anyway, though, um, no, same with a lot of people. And if you dating like that, technically, yeah, whoever you been dating, y'all for longer than a month or two, you not just dating them no more. Y'all need to reset and recalibrate what y'all constitute as standards for like third party situations and all this other stuff. Because I personally I haven't dated in forever. In over 20 some years. I court people. Meaning I want to get to know you, your family and everything. So I can get, yeah, I even did that. Yes, I even did that with Charles. I courted them. And they didn't add up to no capacity. Um but yeah, it's certain things, heard you been honest and told the truth about everything you did by yourself. Let me guess, you mirroring it now? I heard I am. Okay, so now, so you see. And the reality is, the people here in St. Louis, I had already told them, even if they wanted to date me, I don't see you as dateable, let alone fuckable. They were bad. Yeah, if you do bad in business with me, I'm definitely not gonna want to deal with you. What's wrong with you people? That don't make sense. That's not smart. Yeah, that's bad business. When you let somebody that's a guest in your establishment determine who can and can't come inside of it for whatever reason, and you want to play spiritual games, nah, that's Princeton do, cause he was a part of that spiritual game shit too. Oh, I don't care if they didn't like that they got caught up in the middle of it. They knew they was caught up in the middle of it already. They just figured I was just gonna be okay with it, even with them knowing I wasn't okay with it. Then nobody take up for me in that regard that I'm aware of. Same with Lewis Confliction and all them. Mm-mm. I don't want nothing bad to happen to you. I just want you to leave me the hell alone and mind your business. Cause they got a whole shitload of other stuff. I just heard they stuck in the loop of what they did to you. Okay, well, that's not my problem. There ain't nothing I could do about that. I mean, technically I could, but I just don't. I'm not going to. Them, I'm definitely not going to. We're not blood related. They'll be fine. But yeah. That being said, hopefully don't know more of this stuff come out. And none of the readings. Yeah, cause talking about all them weird people, it's just too much. It's too much. Lord, it's too much. It's too much. Yeah, it's just too much. They just doing too much. I ain't got time to keep playing that game with them. I heard we know this don't constitute as you spending an hour with us. Do you? Or yeah, we do. Okay. I'm just saying. Cause y'all was just mind you, yeah, Mercury getting her micro braids is upon us. And I ain't got no problem with insuring. Yeah, I did it once. Actually, I did it more than once. I'll do it as many times as I need to prove my point. All right. I love you, Ma. I love you too, Pa. You make sure you get you some electrolytes too. Yeah, cause these bitches can pick up on the fact that if you thirsty physically, that's why they get thirsty physically. That's why they get thirsty. Mind if you smoke? I don't mind if you do none of that. You know that. It's everybody else playing their little stuff that's been causing a problem. It ain't been you. Trust me, I've been watching. All right. Yeah, it's a lot of people who don't need to know me. They don't. I don't deal with people twisting my words and all that other stuff and trying to play. Yeah, in that regard, I'm a lot like Whitney. I'll cuss you the hell out and won't give two shits about it afterwards. Make sure you rest in peace. I'm talking about Whitney Houston. All right, say what you had to. I know you got something else you want to say. No, because Charles, he got me and Whitney confused. Because there's no way in hell he'd ever be. He's not even on the level of Twin Flame anything. That be the reason why I say, y'all, don't be talking about Twin Flames when you don't have no knowledge of it and you just doing it because you think you going to get something out of it. Especially if you dealt with me and I don't fuck with you no more. I ain't fucked with that man in over a decade. Fucking weirdo. Oh my goodness. Mama, go ahead, close and seal this reading. Um, yeah, if I lock it, I'm gonna toss and throw away the key to it. for this conversation. Um, but what I will leave open is, I love you, Dominique. Please make sure you take care of yourself. Yeah, and yeah, y'all know y'all like my little boy band. Make sure y'all take care of yourself. And Jason, you been doing good with taking pictures. Yeah, I'm real proud of you. Do your thing. All right. I hope Lloyd was okay, cause he unfortunately had to play a role that him as a child shouldn't have had to step into. He shouldn't have. And that's I don't like that. Let kids be kids as long as they can be. Because you only get technically 18 years as a child, but you get the rest of your life to be an adult. So he shouldn't have been dragged into it. I didn't like seeing that at all. It made me very upset. So I don't care what social media say about it. I feel like that was wrong. You taking away that baby innocence. And he needs to stay as innocent as he can for as long as he can. Especially considering already being in the spotlight and all of the weird stuff it is that happened. I don't care for that very much. With your permission, Mr. Jones, I would like to include that. All right. I just want that to be known. All right. Light and love to y'all, though, okay? Y'all have yourselves a good rest of the year. I'm just going to be focusing on the readings. You pull from it whatever it is you need. I'll definitely be making sure I'll be in contact with Mr. Jones. Me, yeah. Mr. Jones, Mr. Jones, Mr. Jones. This is why I was trying to keep it all to myself, because I'm going to act a fool, y'all. Yeah, I'm going to definitely crack a whole bunch of jokes and shit now. I done let the cat out the bag. The proverbial cat out of the bag. um, but yeah, her put your love on display. Trust me, yeah. Don't Yes, the one that shares the chamber with me. I have others in variant other chambers. So, watch your mouth and understand that I can tell when a person is playing a role just so they can collect information because they know I'll get it energetically from them. All right? Yeah, I can close this out, y'all. Because, see, remember, light work, it ain't light work. It is not light work. I look forward to having different discussions and meetings with y'all in I heard the near future. Okay, I'm hoping it really is in the near future, y'all. Cause no, not even necessarily because of my situation, but because yeah, I'm tired of this shit happening. And I know y'all are. After you hit that age of fucking 40, you just be like, you know what? What we gotta do to fix this shit? And you just keep it pushing. But yeah, light love to y'all. Okay, cause it is not light work.